Hello everyone, this is Model Shipwright Steve Prisky. Usually I bring you short videos of ships of sail I've built. However, this time I wanted to share with everyone a video on how I got the commission and built the model you see in the Hollywood movie The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. A few years back, I had a couple of my tall ship models on display at an art gallery in the Marina del Rey suburb of Los Angeles. One was the modern tall ship Denmark, the other the 19th century American warship Susquehanna, circa 1850. With dozens of prospective buyers milling through the art gallery checking out the many tall ships on display, I was approached by a gentleman who said he was an art director in Hollywood and was working on a project for an upcoming movie. His name was Jeffery Beecroft. Following a lengthy meeting with Mr. Beecroft at his home, which was way up on the Hollywood Hills, I was commissioned to build a Chris Craft style speedboat that had to be motorized and was to be operated by an off-camera movie grip. Jeff told me the model boat is very special to this movie as it is written into the script and will appear throughout the film. The movie was to be titled The Bodyguard. Once I had the raw frame of the Chris Craft boat completed and presented it to Jeff and the movie's director, Mick Jackson, it was decided the boat was too large for the child star that was to handle the model. Next day they called me, and as Mr. Jackson is British, he wanted a Thames River boat for the movie's main prop. After some research, I found a small kit from Constructo of Spain of a Thames River boat. And then after getting the kit in the mail, I took the plans and had them enlarged for the near 2-foot-long model needed for the movie. About 3 weeks later, I had a completed scratch-built, plank-on bulkhead model of a Thames River boat with remote control electronics hidden inside the removable passenger compartment. The necessary antenna was used as backstays for the boat's mast. It's sort of cool, as in one of the scenes of the movie, when Kevin Costner is adjusting something of the boat's electronics, you see him putting the passenger compartment back on top of the boat. A few months later, during the middle of the day at my day job, I got a frantic call from a prop handler on the set of the movie Bodyguard, yelling over the phone, "Your boat's not working!" Explaining further, I found out that when the director called cut during one of the scenes, when the boat is in the pool, a grip waded in, grabbed the boat, and sunk it. So right away, I knew that the batteries and electronics had been shorted out. They appropriated a van and rushed the water-soaked model across LA to my office, while I raced down to a local model shop and picked up a new battery pack and servos, screwed them in place, and the model was rushed back to the set. Jeffrey later told me that repair was critical, as they had all the main stars on the set that day, and it was costing them a fortune for them to just sit around. So fixing the boat model made me feel like the most important person on a Hollywood movie set. Well, for a day anyway. I was fortunate to have a detailed article published in Scale Ship Modeler magazine on how I built the Thames River boat for the movie The Bodyguard. And here's a little update on the Denmark and the Susquehanna that were on display at the art gallery where I first got introduced to the movie business. The Denmark eventually sold and is now living in a bay window overlooking the Pacific Ocean in a home in Santa Barbara, and the Susquehanna was eventually used in the original TV series Dynasty. So thank you very much for watching how I built the Thames River boat for the movie The Bodyguard. This is Steve Prisky, Model Shipwright, signing off.